First, it was Take-Two and Zynga, then it was Microsoft and Activision Blizzard. But today, Sony has announced that it just bought Bungie. Let's talk about that and some other PlayStation news. Sony is buying Bungie in a deal valued at $3.6 billion. It was announced today, which will make Bungie become an independent subsidiary of Sony Interactive Entertainment. PlayStation boss Herman Hulst said on Twitter, "I'm absolutely thrilled to welcome Bungie to the PlayStation family. Bungie creates community-driven games with outstanding technology that are enormous fun to play. And I know that everyone at PlayStation Studios will be excited about what we can learn and share together." And if that has you wondering what the state of Destiny and other Bungie titles will be in terms of future releases, Bungie will continue to release multi-platform games going forward, and the company will have the option to self-publish and reach players wherever they choose to play. SIE President and CEO Jim Ryan also said, "We've had a strong partnership with Bungie since the inception of the Destiny franchise, and I couldn't be more thrilled to officially welcome the studio to the PlayStation family." Ryan went on to say that buying Bungie gives Sony access to a much wider audience, with Bungie boss Pete Parsons adding, "Both Bungie and SIE believe that game worlds are only the beginning of what our IPs will become," and later saying, "Our original universes have immense potential, and with SIE's support, we will propel Bungie into becoming a global multimedia entertainment company dedicated to delivering on our creative vision." This sounds like it could open the doors for all types of media and entertainment for Bungie, along with its plans to launch a new IP before 2025, which was already confirmed last year. Could this also be the beginning of a potential Destiny 3? This also has me wondering what new games or new acquisitions we could possibly hear about next. But in the meantime, let me know your thoughts on Sony and Bungie joining forces in the comments below. But in other Sony news, February's additions to the PlayStation Now catalog have been announced. There are 4 games headed to the streaming service this week, headlined by Grand Theft Auto Vice City: The Definitive Edition. Rockstar's latest re-release launches on PlayStation Now starting Tuesday, February 1st, with the first PlayStation Store refresh of the month. Also arriving that day is Little Big Workshop, a game that puts you in charge of a factory as you organize the floor, manage workers, and design production pipelines. Through the Darkest Times, a historical strategy game about a resistance group in 1933 Berlin, comes to PS Now on February 1st as well, alongside the puzzle game Death Squared. GTA Vice City: The Definitive Edition will be available on PS Now until May 2nd, while the other 3 games do not have end dates. This is not out of the ordinary, as some games in the PS Now library are only available for a limited time. Today also marks the 25th anniversary of Final Fantasy VII, Square Enix's landmark RPG that launched on the original PlayStation console in 1997 in Japan. At an anniversary event held today, Final Fantasy VII's director and producer Yoshinori Kitase said that he was hoping to reveal details on the sequel to Final Fantasy VII Remake during the classic RPG's celebratory year. Last year, Remake Part 1 co-director Motomu Toriyama said that he is sure parts of future sequels will differ significantly from the original, and that he hopes the game's Honeybee Inn scene will serve as a good example on how to update and change parts of the original game for modern audiences. While Remake's first sequel is likely still a long way from being released, there's still plenty of Final Fantasy VII content on the horizon. Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis reimagines the game as an episodic series for mobile devices that covers the original game and its spin-offs, while a battle royale title called Final Fantasy VII The First Soldier has also recently launched. I know it's only Monday, but we're already off to a wild start, and if you want to stay up to date on all of the news and all the latest updates around Sony's acquisition, then make sure you stop by GameSpot.com. Alright, leave a like, subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow for your next GameSpot news update.